In today's video, we're going to be covering what is a customer journey in marketing, and I'm going to be letting you in on a little secret as to which marketing channels are dead and you should never use. Today we're going to be looking at what the difference is between advertising, marketing, and sales, and how they interact together. We're going to be covering the marketing channels that you should absolutely never ever use ever again. And finally, we're going to be covering the important aspects of a sales funnel and how that relates to your customer journey in marketing. Now that we're talking about advertising and marketing and our total customer journey, I think it's important that we dive in and take a quick look. A lot of times when I look at most marketing campaigns that are brought to me is for most businesses, they've lumped their advertising and their marketing all into one category. And what I want to do is I want you to be aware that the awareness phase of our customer journey does happen in advertising, but it also happens in marketing. It also happens in sales. And so I don't want us to be so confined and to lump too many things in, but rather, as we're building out our customer journey, we want to see how these things relate to each other. Let's get into this. If my product or service that I am selling over here in fulfillment is a services package that totals $10,000, I think building a sales funnel to just that could seem very daunting. It's a big sell, it's a big ask without having all of the proper channels in place. So what I've seen is that a lot of businesses end up lumping together their sales, their marketing, and their advertising, and they'll discombobulate or add them all into one section. And in a sense, they are. It's our awareness section of our marketing plan. However, the different channels are important. I like to think of the advertising as the thing that gets you noticed or where you get noticed at. So as an example, one of the places my business might get noticed is YouTube. One of the places it might get noticed is in a Google search. One of the places it might get noticed is on Facebook. One of the places it might get noticed is on an Instagram post or speaking engagement, or there's any number of ways that my business or myself as the business owner might get noticed. That is advertising. It isn't just paid ads, and it doesn't lump into it everything that is involved in marketing. So marketing is the handshake, the hello, and the getting to know you. It's teaching people why they should know, like, and trust your brand. So when we're working with marketing, usually our conversion point is from advertising to marketing is when they give us their information, their email, their name, their phone number. Once they have opted in and are getting involved in our list, that's where they have now moved into marketing. When they move into sales can happen at one of two distinct areas. First of all, when they give us money, or when they have entered our sales pipeline by booking, say, a consultative call. I always like to say there are really just two types of businesses. There's businesses where I need to talk to somebody inside of the organization before I give you my money. And there's organizations where I can purchase directly online, a direct to purchase type of business. So what I am really looking at is the different conversion points that are happening. Each of those fall into our customer journey and the marketing of our business. I wanted to tell you about the specific marketing channels that you should be avoiding at all costs. And I have this great big list here. 0. If there is a marketing channel that you have utilized or are looking to utilize, I would tell you, take advantage of it. This stuff marketing is always so cyclical. I heard a couple of years ago that, webinars are dead. Nobody's converting off of those. And maybe they aren't in that moment, but it always comes back. Right now, live events and live webinars are converting. They're converting like gangbusters for several of my clients. I would tell you, when it comes to marketing channels that you should avoid at all cost, is absolutely none. I have heard it said that, direct mail, oh, you shouldn't mail anybody. Nobody looks at their mail. And yet, I have clients who do direct mail campaigns that work wonders. And they work wonders in areas where I wouldn't think that they would. So when we're looking at the importance of the customer journey in marketing, its key area is to help us to be able to stay focused on the end product and the fulfillment, and to take a much broader and bigger look at the different marketing channels that we have. Customer journey helps us with that because we're first mapping out the product, we're working backwards into the sales, then into the marketing and the advertising channels. And we are able to keep those very succinct and related to that product. What it's also going to do is it's going to keep our content organized, and it's going to help us to stay focused on the overall mission, and it will keep congruency in the message that we're providing. It will also help our sales funnels. It's going to help with the top of the funnel, the awareness, the middle of the funnel, and then the bottom of the funnel in helping people to be able to convert quickly. If you want to get a deeper dive into customer journey mapping and how we're helping businesses be able to see some tremendous success with their sales funnels, I want you to check this video out here.